I guess the big question is anybody out there like cowboys?
Yeah.
You better. For a long time, we helped a lot of different companies over a lot of years kind of craft and define their own brand. And one of the things that we're going to do today is help you define your own brand and see how that can help you be more successful.
Well, life is simple, it's an easy road. When you live by the code, it's right, I'll do it. If it ain't, I won't. It's called riding for the brand. Just riding for the brand.
A brand can also be a source of pride, and that's something to remember as you design your own brand in just a few minutes.
So you have to be willing to do what has to be done at the time it has to be done, and that's riding for the brand.
And if you're working for the money, yeah, you got to make a living. But you still, that isn't what you talk about. That isn't the main motivation. Is not money.
Yeah, I rode with a lot of good hands in Montana, and those fellas, whether they were riding for the same outfit all the time or riding for a guy doing day work, they were riding for the brand. You could bet that they'd do the best job they could for that fella.
I'm sorry, that was distracting. You had a bird on your hat there just a second ago. That's what I thought. There's someone up there. That's it, things like that make it kind of fun out here. You know, we never know what's going to happen. But
how do you ride well for all of these brands? Well, we think the best way to do that is to identify and be comfortable with and proud of another brand that you all ride for.
And that would be yourself.
That's right.
So whether you're a cowgirl on a fast horse or
the code of the West comes down to just simple terms. If it's right, do it, and if it ain't right, don't do it. You know, it's simple. You know, there's not a big gray area in with a lot of wiggle room. It's either right or it's not right. And it's up to you on how you want to deal with it.
So when you go to building your own brand, which is what you're going to be doing, you have to decide what is it about you that makes you stand out from the rest of the herd.
This is my new brand.
Tell us about that and what went into that.
Those are stair steps in my personal and spiritual growth that I presently experience.
It's called the Rockin' M Ranch, and it's got my last initial, my first initial of my first name, first initial of my last name, and with a rocker underneath it. And we could kind of develop it in the house because we like our kind of house to rock and everybody come over to have a good time and to relax and get away from everything. So we call the Casa Rockin' M Ranch.
That's cool. Nice. Very cool.
It's actually a Korean symbol, and it's from martial arts, and it stands for good life.
We want you to each write down one or two challenges that you face each day in your work. What we'd like you to do now, though, is take a look at your personal brand. What went in to your brand, that brand that you designed? What is it about you that makes you special and different and creative and successful that you can apply to those challenges? That is when you are truly writing for the brand.
Riding for the brand is just being loyal and dedicated to the outfit that you're serving.
Riding for the brand to me means doing the best job you can for the fella you're working for.
But one thing you're going to do is going to make a difference to you and to your company. Just take 10 seconds to write that down.
Take that action that you just wrote down, something that relates to your challenge or whatever, that action. Go back to the page that you have your brand.
Cowboys think whiners are quitters, and cowboys don't like quitters. So I was inspired by that. So mine is run enthusiastically up the stairs.
But you know what it really comes down to, one thing, partner, and that is it's you that's got to take the action. It's you that's got to saddle that horse and ride.
Whether it's horses or life or an old violin, the wise one, he understands. When good music is played or good horses are made, it's all in the touch of the hands. So partner, this horse that you're leaving here, the one you say's bad to the bone, before it's sold to some bidder, you may reconsider because, well, maybe the fault is your own. And if you can't get the desired results that you want, well, do something more than complain. Take a deep look inside, or maybe swallow your pride, because it's you that's holding the rein.
Have good trails to you until